mantles. If you want to find interesting, then you have to be interested. The road to the heart, the ear. Many of you have lost loved ones because you refuse to give them listening ears. A boy gave me a child. Say, sir, you command youth, you gather crowd. How do you do it? I say, how I do it is by listening to them. Listening without condemnation. When you listen to someone's secret and you shout, hey, Jesus, they cut it. They cut it. Nothing should move a listener. Hey, masturbator. Jesus, you what? That gist end there. Nothing should move. The road to the heart. No one will love you so dearly if they have not wasted their voice in your ears. Sometimes some people can be angry and want to pour their anger. Give them your ears and voice. Not because they hate you. They look for someone to pour. And when they keep pouring this anger, love can join in the pouring. As they pour anger, they somehow pour love unknowingly to them. And very soon, the person you complain to, you do not care. That is why when the wife starts having a bestie, a bestie outside, she complains to. She tells the person how the husband treats her. She cries. Any woman, any pot that the woman cries on, can easily sleep with her. I was a course organizer, So, in my school, we don't see result on the board. Course share result. So my students take result. And they caught this. So the girls came. Ha! Children also. I give her a result. 6F out of 8 courses. 6 out of 8. The remaining 2. GD. She began to cry. And there was a senior colleague. Senior colleague means those higher than us. That was in the room. She cried and shed tears. How will she do this? The pain of coming over is the stress of attending class with your younger ones. One, and also on the exam day, what if your exam of the next semester clash with the old one? So while your mates are reading for fresh life, you are reading for past life. And you must buy textbook you have bought before. That is the pain. She cried. My roommate who understood the dynamics of tears grabbed her immediately. I said, come, you know I'm a slow to me. I will help you right now. When you give a girl such a hope, there is a sexual relaxation she gets. Will you? I will. What's there? Feel your tears. When a girl cries her tears on your shoulder, she leaned on him. The next I heard is left. And the exam too, he didn't even help her to write again. The Tiagasa. You must be a good listener. You have lost so many friends. Somebody come and tell you that I'm not in love with you. Hi! That is the worst word you ever hear. I'm not in love with you. I'm not with someone else. It's painful. No one just get up and tell you they're not in love with you. A process happens. And one of it is lack of listening ears. For the girls, when the guy tells you things, you don't obey. When he gives instruction, 1, you don't obey. 2, you don't obey. Another guy somewhere else is kneeling down to him. You have lost that guy. Do this thing. I want to do it. You want to always argue. For every instruction, you argue. But when I get outside, don't argue. As you speak, she will give you this, but she will not do it. But after she will come and do it. The guy's heart will begin to towards the other one. No guy wants a fellow guy. That's why. That is why a man will cheat. A man didn't want to sleep outside, but because he spends time with somebody who honors him, from there, something happens. At first, it was not in his mind to cheat, as in to have sex outside. But because there is no peace inside. The greatest need of a man is not because it's peace. Stop hitting your relationship. Stop looking for avenues to quarrel. You go out, you read 5 keys to discipline your man. You come out and point on your guy. You have friends who tell you how they deal with their guys. You come out to deal with your guy. You are not wise. Many of them envy your relationship. They envy. A girl can tell you that she has slept with your man just to make sure you quarrel with him, when she has not even done anything. And because the man has been caught 2 or 3 times before, he cannot defend himself now. If you tell him he has slept with gorilla, he will say, honey, I always tell you I'm sorry. This one too, I don't know if I've done it, but maybe in the dream, but let me see tell you I am sorry. Then one day the man now finds out that this particular one, he didn't do it. He will not do it. How to be a good listener. Listen with your eyes. Listen. I can't be talking to you and your eye is on the clock, and your eye is on your phone, and your eye is on my penis, and your eye, and your eye is everywhere else. You are looking at somewhere else. How a policeman or a detective catch a criminal is important. When you look at a detective, eyeball to eyeball, without shaking, they know you are here for business. Confidence is seen in the eyes. Shy people can't prolong eye contact. You know a liar from their eyes. Master the act of looking. When somebody is complaining to you, look at them eyeball to eyeball. Hey, yeah, it is sweet. When I'm talking, my wife look at her phone. You know, I will call your name. I will tell her, should I stop talking? She said, no, continue. I said, no, it's okay. What I want to say, I forgot it. She will not beg me. Okay, now I have off the phone. I attend now. That is the pain me. I'm talking to you. You are pressing your phone. You can't do it. But I don't do it anymore. Learn to forsake every other thing. When you find out that you go to a big man's house to do something, he is talking and earpiece in your ear. You're a fool. You cannot stand before a big man. Whether the earpod or the earpiece is not working, having an earpiece on your ear when you are not deaf shows disrespect to any great man. That is why you come around me and you are with earpiece. I will cut it to shreds. You go for interview with earpod. You climb the altar to minister with earpod. You pass a signal of disrespect either to God, to the minister above you, and to the congregation. A man loves who he serves and who serves him. According to Pastor Chris. Any girl that wants to be on the same shoulder, he pulls him down. No man loves competition. Young girls, if you argue to win your man 4 times, you have lost it. 3 arguments, shut up. When you are done talking, he doesn't listen. Keep quiet. What you want to do, you will still do, but keep quiet. How to make him still fall for what he has said is to, first of all, keep quiet. Just shut up. The one is in a good mood. bring up the matter in a very romantic way. You will find out that he will approve even more than what you requested. Why? When you respect a man, you control him directly. It is very easy to control a man. Very easy. My father, very easy. Wash his clothes. Meet him well in the morning. Ask him how he's doing. And wash his clothes. Make sure the house is okay before he wakes up. The money he will drop for food, he will not have. Wash his clothes. Do things. You are there, he's washing his clothes. You are there, he's buying bread and tea to drink by himself. After everything, daddy, money for transport, you will trek to Enugu. Listen, learn to listen with your what? Eyes. Eyeball contact. Person talking, feel very either comfortable or uneasy if he's lying. Because your eye is moving through. You don't know when somebody's lying. Look at the eyeball to eyeball. How you doing? So how did it go? Eyeball to eyeball. Most people cannot keep that long with you when they're in love with you. Try it now. Everybody get up and try it. If I say try it now, get up now, move to that girl to know if she's in love with you. Look at her, eyeball to eyeball. I don't mean happiness now because that one, she don't love anybody. Listen with your ears, your eyes. A prolonged eye with people hits the soul. When you look at people very closely, you die with their soul. That is why real sex is done while looking. Hey! For the married, oh my assistant Jesus, for the married. You can't be busy in that ministry and your eye is on your phone, or you are looking at the ceiling, or you are afraid of someone coming. That is why most girls want to be, first of all, comfortable. Make sure the door is closed. If it is not done, their mind is outside. And once their mind is outside, you are only with the body and not with the soul. So make sure everywhere is okay. Is it okay? Is it close? Is it we are close? Now, can I now move this way? Eyeball to eyeball. When for interview, eyeball to eyeball. When teaching your students in school, eyeball to eyeball. Mostly that one that refuses to understand. When you talk, look at that student, eyeball to eyeball. That student will fall in love with you first, then fall in love with the subject. The teachers you don't understand. Am I communicating? The teacher you want, you can never understand. Listening without rushing into advice. Number 2. Don't rush. Some people know what they want to do. They just want to talk. So give me inbox. Sir, they will tell me their problem and ask for solution. Before I will reply, the same girl will start giving solution by herself. Example, I have tried. I don't know if I should do this. The person girl say that. If I should do this, if I try this, will it work? You only say yes, sir. Yes or no. Or you started me to give you a reply. You're really giving me everything. When you have given me everything, what will I now say? So most just say, go on. And when you talk to someone, when someone talk to you, you listen by making some introductory sound. Like, wow. Okay. Alright, okay. And she talk. You say, hold on. You mean this? Go back, call the word she said. You mean he said, you should repeat that thing she said. And I said, yes, now you are getting me, yes. Child, you will review more things that she didn't plan to say. Cut them, put some words, they will continue. Cut them, put some words, they continue. Not after 1 hour, she is talking, or you can say, okay, Okay. Even on the chat. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. KKK. No, now. Don't advise them yet. Your ear has no business with your mouth. Whatever you hear, your mouth should not say. When people find out what they told you have been said outside, it's over. They can never tell you again. And may I advise you how to keep secret? Let me tell you something. You know that it is very difficult to keep. We agree? Even when you don't want to say it outside, somehow you just, if some people know you well, they will bring up an issue and they will see your reaction. Your reaction will tell them you are aware. You know more than they know. They will not tickle you. You know. Tell me, there is nothing you don't know. Then you try to act proud that you know. You say, okay, although he told me he has H, but not I. It's only H I said, though. I didn't say IV. I didn't go further. But you have said everything. Then the end, let me just tell you. Tell anybody. The moment that word comes, don't tell anybody. You have already failed. Am I communicating? Don't let anyone know you are someone's confidant. Stop making posts and say, he is my confidant. You put that person in trouble. They will run to him and ask him about you. Always. Because you already announced that he is your what? Everybody wants to ask Jewish about me. Because I put on Facebook, he is my confidant. Hey, Jewish. Tell us, son of distribution. Tell us. He will be confused. If I do something and everybody will know that Jews must be aware. Certain persons. Am I communicating? Have a confidence. Many of you have asked me, among my siblings, who is my confidence? Chibike is not close to me. We don't talk. Obina, we don't talk. So I beg, my wife is with confidence. And thank God, you don't go and ask about me. Appreciate people after discussion. It is not easy to look at you and tell you something. You look good. Stand up. Look at the shoe. My God. Celebrate this. Celebrate grace. Celebrate grace. Celebrate grace now. I like good things when I see them. See the singular appreciation now. When she gets home, she will keep that shoe in honor. As when she gets up to go now, her step, even if she's shy while going, or she feels intimidated by anybody's beauty, my voice will repeat in her ears, and you look good. With that voice, she will play a very nice song with her earpiece, and match according to the song. How many of you have played song in your ears, and you begin to walk on the street according to the lyrics of that song? There's a pride in you. Hey! If you feel shy walking on the road among people who are handsome or pretty, play one nice song. As you play it, close ear, focus, remember yourself in the middle and walk past them. Listening to a song while walking creates confidence. Let's leave that area. I'm giving them secrets. Let me with that earpiece. All those cracking earpiece. When someone gives you a chance, say, can I confide in you? Say, wow, I'm very honored. I'm very happy. Thank you for confiding in me. I won't disappoint you. For saying that alone. Yeah, it goes a long way. Am I communicating? Appreciate them. Now, I'm done with the relationship. Very fast. Let's go into the spiritual aspects. How many of you have access to God? How many of you hear from God? Let me see you. prophetic ministry is not the same as directive ministry. Most prophets who hear from God about people don't hear from God about themselves. Am I communicating here? Prophet, am I communicating here? In fact, prophets are most confused about the voice of God about themselves. They doubt God when it comes to themselves. But they are so bold to tell you that enemy by 7 days from now, they will die. If it doesn't happen, I am not the man of God. When they are sick themselves, they don't have that confidence to say, Father, I walk in health. They have God in them speaking for men. But God is not in them speaking to them. Most prophets make mistakes in decision making, but can advise others to make good decisions. Revelation 2:29. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the church. The Spirit is. It is very bad to be deaf. It's very bad when you are deaf. Jewish, when you are deaf, you'll be seeing people talking, mouth moving, but you can't hear anything. You get so confused. That is how you are in the Spirit. Activities are going on, but you can't hear. Heaven is celebrating. Hell is jubilating for something or the other you don't even know, but you can't hear. When you can't hear, you will fall into the trap of your enemy set for you. You will hear people talking against you, thinking they are talking for you, because you cannot hear. First Timothy 4:4. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the later times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed. See what hearing from God. The moment you start giving heed to seducing spirits, your ear for God lost. God does not share space with filthiness. God is so holy that he cannot be speaking inside one ear that somebody is speaking romantically. Am I communicating here? You can't be giving ears to seducing spirits and still give ear to God. God is a jealous God. If you observe that you hear 5 voices, I used to hear 5 voices. I don't know which one is God. That means none is God. God is too big to be voices. Am I communicating here? If God is speaking, he will shut every other one. I am the one speaking. I take preeminence. I am in charge. As I'm talking already, there's a divine utterance, divine hearing ability that will transfer. It's going. You cannot hear seduce and doctrines of the devil. Doctrines of the devil. Are you aware? If your church always preach about demons, whenever God wants to speak to you, you find it. In fact, you will hear more of demons than God. As fly move around, you will suspect the fly as well. The food refuse to burn, or it don't burn, rice never turn. Everything in your life will become what? Demonic. Why? Because in your church, they always teach you about demons. Isaiah 10:1. Your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it. If you don't have direction from God, you always make wrong decisions. You must always see. There are genuine prophets who have started doing fake things unknowingly to them. unknowing. They just copied it. They found it working in a church they visited. Bible said, angels are ministering spirits unto men. It's not so. They will not preach and enter into doctrine of Satan by saying, although I'm guilty sometimes, I learned it from Lord Susan. They will not say, if your angels are lazy, there are some angels God have sent to you that are lazy now. They have been distracted. Send them back. Let God replace the angels. Have you heard that before? Who have? Let me see your hand. Even me, I've said it before. You change the angels. He said, any angel following me, I change you. God, send new angels. Then as you pray, say, do you know what I call my hand? The old ones will go where now? Somebody else. God does not change angels. Angels are not policemen. Sent to guide politicians. Am I communicated here? You didn't appoint them. You can't change them. They are lazy. Angels lazy. So, who have scriptures to back it up? Angels are ministering spirits. It's a good one to back it up. You go to the church, they bring out the basin and do one or two things. It's not for you. You come out, you do your own church. Touch my shoe. They might be good. Someone might hear from God on that particular issue. That God showed you once. Don't turn it into a doctrine. Because God showed you now that slapping this girl here will heal her sickness. Tomorrow, okay, you do it now and it works. Tomorrow, you continue. Next tomorrow, you continue. If all your sons in the Lord have all become what? Slap healers. Through slap. It has become a doctrine. So tomorrow, we will celebrate Smith's works. That he used to punch people and cancer will go. And I asked him a question. Go and punch me. Are you Smith's work? Don't turn an act into a what? Okay. Isaiah 30. Okay? Ezekiel 2:2. And the spirit entered into me when they spoke unto me. See, when you hear God's voice, it enters as a spirit. It gives you boldness. It gives you faith. Am I communicating here? It gives you boldness. When you truly heard God, Saul heard God. His followers saw the light shine on him. Only him heard him. They planned to kill Saul. But he continued in what he was doing. Because he heard. Haven't you asked me this? Despite all the attacks, despite all the insults I get from people, bad news about me, I am not shaken. I am not moved. I continue. Why? Because I heard from God. I am not doing adult ministry and I will not do it until I hear from God. One error you must avoid. Until you get confirmation, be careful of what people tell you about what God told them. People should not hear from God on your behalf. Hey, man of God! You have a call. It's good. It's good to hear. But sir, before you answer that call, God should talk to you. If pastors tell you you have a call, thank them. Go into prayer. They say, have a call. Did you tell them? If you told them, talk to me. If you don't talk to me, I go nowhere. The Lord told me you are my friend. Thank you. You tell me. The question is, how do I hear from God? That's the main thing. But many of you preach like this now and make you cry. You run to the altar. You hear from God. Without teaching you how to hear. If you do this and it doesn't work, Go the green do. Number one. Are you a born again? God does not speak to slaves. That my sheep hears my voice. Many of us who claim born againism, we are only playing church, having the form of the Lord. We talk like church, dress like, put on shoes, avoid gangster hairstyle, go on low cost, but we are demon possessed. Tie head, close our ear, close it. Make it all about dressing and not all about the act. So a girl dressed like this with this shoe. There is a picture a Nigerian Christian already have. She's a call girl. See that shoe now for call girls. That one that wore black speck at the back. Ha! It's their leader. My communication. Most men of God have fallen victim of prophesying through physical appearance. You see a man of God dressed in tiatia jean, and you are telling him, I hear God say, you are running from the call. How is he running? Because you think he is still a sinner. I hear cultism. I hear cultism. Why? And he tells you, sir, I can't even spell cultism. I don't belong to anyone. He said, but I hear, maybe your best friends, maybe your friends around you. Which friend? Go out. You will soon be in court. You will soon be in court. I'm seeing this in the future. Since you tell it didn't work, so it's in the future. You see a girl dress and put the golden teeth. Harlots. Be born again. Please be calm. Learn to be calm. God can't speak to a panicker. If you are panic, can't hear from God. Never you panic. Don't panic. If a call comes to your ear, hey, no, that's the fire. I say, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Father, should I push? Calm down. A doctor cannot treat his own mother because of panic. A doctor can't even treat his own wife because of he will kill them. It takes a hardened doctor to treat his family member. Hardened. A pastor can hardly see for his family members. Are you aware? That is why things will go wrong in your family. They will blame you. Yeah, I know a pastor. Can't you see this thing? They forget that there is something called familiarity spirit. It affects those mostly in the family. And when there is familiarity spirit, you will be the last to see the demons in your family members. That is why a minister's backup will join him to a program. Time for deliverance. They are the ones manifested. How come a deliverance minister is commanding power and he stopped singers? How? It is supposed that you must have died before bringing them out to deal with us. I can two of your backup. I am here to kill you. You want to kill me? 5 years of being my backup singer? I never knew. That is why you should first of all deliver them before you make them your loved ones. The moment sex has started, the moment what? After dating her for you have already had sex, then finally you now say, let us be praying in this relationship. He will hold hand to pray. He will hold hand. One night he want to pray. Father, one of you will start laughing. You will laugh. You will laugh because there is a mockery. You are mocking God. One person will laugh. Maybe it is a grace to have a boyfriend that still ministers and command power, and you still keep a normal face. It's a grace. That girl that keep a normal face has graduated. She will even be praying. Some girls will be praying. You are finished having sex. No. He's on what I'm. Take it now. Power. She's there. Oh yes. Yes, Lord. Such girls can kill. You just finish. Don't look at the physical. Yes, you will hinder the spiritual. Just like Saul came. And because he was looking at the physical, he didn't know that he was the king. There is nobody who will hear from God who don't read the scripture. If you don't know how to read the Logos, you will not hear the Rhema. If you don't read Bible, if you don't know how to read Bible, forget it. You will not be used to the voice of God. Learn to read the scripture. Because the scripture is a spirit. It's a person. When you read it, it becomes flesh inside of you. Then lastly, or before the last, pray. Pray intimately. Pray intimately means I don't pray for money or enemies to die. Pray, say, Lord, may I know you. Lord, what is going on? Talk to me, Lord. Pray intimately. After prayers, take like 20 minutes and keep quiet. Remain silent for a while. Don't just pray, get up and move out. Pray. Talk to God. Calm down. Lastly, fasting sharpens your spiritual ears. You have eaten too much, your body is heavy. To pray, no way. Nothing happens in your life. You are too heavy. You will be too heavy to hear God. That is why, we will hear faster after you are light. For those who are prophets. In fact, a prophet manifests more when he's sick. Yes or no? When you are sick, that moodiness. In fact, when you are depressed throughout the day, and you are to minister that evening after depression, hey, as you mount that altar, Satan will run because the God himself was. He's angry. He's angry. He's angry. He will be very attentive to know that voice, but one voice inside. Because at that time you are depressed, no other voice around you matters. Nobody speaks to you and you're happy. That is when God. And the Bible says, Jacob sent his wife away, sent everybody away, and was left alone. The moment he was alone, he saw heaven. Rise to his feet. The moment he was alone, he saw angels moving. Too much company clouds God's voice in your ears. Only one prayer I will make. By sharp 8, to my video, sharp 9. Lay your hands on your 2 ears. Everyone. It's for only few persons. We have a keyboardist. Just few persons. Just a keyboard. I am not here to raise prophets that will open ministry. I am here to raise prophets that will hear from God for themselves. See, you will not bother to pray to God for husband when God speaks to you naturally. Am I communicating? Before leaving the house, God say move. How many of you have told you to trek before? You feel like you have the money, everything, but you kept hearing a silent persuasion to trek. So sometimes peace is a voice. Hello? Having peace. When you feel peace in you, do something is a voice. You don't need to hear my son, my son. Certain times when you feel peace in you, it's a voice already. I believe this is not a deliverance ministry. I believe you are helped here. When you hear God for yourself, somebody owing you money is trekking coming. So God said, my son, trek. Somebody will dash you money. That time you trek, you jam someone you know. Their phone cannot go. Their chat cannot go. But God said, trek, you will jam them. Because you hear for God. Why will I pray for a wife? When God ordinarily tells people that she be shake. Hey. Have you entered the boutique clothes? After picking what to wear, what to buy, a voice is pushing you. You feel no peace for buying that thing. You feel like you bought something you were never supposed to buy. And luckily you are still in the shop, you return it. How many of you here? Why? It was God speaking to you. My son, you know fit you. Drop it. Not because it's a sin. God also wants you to look sweet. God wants you to look good. You have tried all kinds of cream. It does not consonate with your skin. And one day you enter a shop and one particular useless cream enter your eye. And say, give me that cream. God can direct you on which cream to rub. God can direct you on which perfume to wear. God can direct you on which shoe to put on. There are shoes you wear. When you walk, your confidence increases. There are shoes you wear. When you walk, you feel like a slave. It takes you to hear from God. We were upstairs today. I and Danny Wonders. My last house. Was it Danny Wonders or who? That bullet. Who was that? Was it? We were up there. Bullet. Bullet. Maybe somehow that time he wanted to turn. Maybe God just pushed his face to turn. Sometimes God just let this. You just feel something push you. Because just one line, a bullet. Bible says for time and chance may evil not happen when I am on a particular place. That is time and chance. Time and chance. Time and chance. They came to arrest Yahoo boys, but time and chance made you to be in their house. But you are not part of them. But time and chance took you there, and they arrested you. Wait till you won't talk. Wait till you won't talk. There is nothing you will say. I've seen videos near accident syndrome where somebody will stand here, just a little movement, time and chance. Time and chance. Some of you got the favor you have today because you were opportune to be in a place at a particular time and chance. I feel the power here. I feel the power. All on the bush. Elabaradaba. Yanamahadaya. Ayagaba. Elabaradaba. Agebek. Hold your ears. Hold your ears. I feel the power.